do this. Hopefully my mic is working. Right now I just stopped at a 7-Eleven to get some snacks and some drinks, and I'm off from South Jordan, Utah, and I'm going to a little Moab. My GPS says it's 41 miles away, so it's not too far away. I'm gonna fuel up again. I just fueled up here, but I want to make sure I fuel up in Saratoga Springs just to make sure I have more than enough gas in case anything happens. I've never been to Little Moab before. I've just seen things about it online. It looks like it's more of a place to take. But yeah, I took it out on the road yesterday. I went up Middle Canyon from the Harriman side, and of course it rained on me. I think yesterday it was like a 30% chance of rain, and then today it said it was 20% chance. I got rained on. The only time it rained the entire day yesterday was when I took my bike out, of course. And then when I decided to take it out today, it's like the temperature is nice and hot. I'm gonna get rained on, I know it, but that's all right. I can deal with a little bit of rain. All right, let's get a green arrow here. That's 2 entire light cycles without getting a green arrow. That's really annoying. Alright, so the first 10 minutes of my bike ride are all at a light. Sweat my ass off. Come on, damn it. Someone's getting pulled over there. Fuck this, dude. These new tires that I got make riding at a higher rate of speed a lot easier. So that's good, because I don't like them as much off-road. So I guess it's one of those things where you have to kind of give and take. I just took a 5-hour energy drink and I'm feeling all hopped up on caffeine right now. Oh yeah. So in case I need to redo this whole video because my camera had fallen, I'm off to Little Moab, Utah. Right now I'm in Saratoga Springs. And I'm going to be getting on Redwood Road, which is State Route 68, I believe. And I'm going to be taking that all the way down past the West Mountains on the west side of Utah Lake. I grew up in Lehi, and when we were kids, or at least growing up when I was in high school, we used to love to ride on the west side of Utah Lake. There wasn't a lot of traffic out here at the time. You could cruise on this 1-lane highway, and there was a lot of bumps, and so you get the butterflies like crazy if you did it right. So I'm hoping that it's just as fun on a motorcycle. From what I understand, this is kind of a dangerous spot to ride at. I don't know if this is 50 miles an hour right here or if it's 45, so I'm not going to lane split. But like I said, this road right here, you get like a highway speed over 50 miles an hour. And they've added a lot of new home construction along this route, so there's a lot of places where cars can make left-hand turns out in front of you. So if you're not careful, if you're not watching ahead of you, someone could pull out in front of you. Or even if you are at that speed, there's not a lot you can do. So yeah, like I said, I grew up in Lehi. One of my buddies in high school, his parents actually owned Saratoga Springs. Back in the day, Saratoga Springs was just this little hangout spot with a bunch of hot springs that kind of turned into a little amusement park. It was more along the lines of like a carnival. His parents ended up buying it after the carnival's heydays, and so they got like all the rides and all the games and things like that. But they owned all the land out here. They ended up selling all the land and they made bank, and then they developed everything out here. If you look up on that mountain, there's a big shop up there in the white. His dad used to own that shop. I don't know if he still does now. His parents would buy all of their kids or all the boys in high school like whatever type of car they wanted under a certain budget amount, and then they got to restore it. So he got like a Camaro. His older brother had like a GTO, and it was cool. We would go up to his shop and we would ride his 4-wheelers and tote goat all around this area. We'd go up into the hills and we used to go explore a bunch of old mines. One time we were inside the mouth of a mine, and it was a pretty big entrance, and it was dark. We didn't have flashlights and we didn't know what was inside of it. And then we went down maybe 10-15 feet and I heard this like roar. I thought it was a mountain lion at first. It ended up being like a 4-wheeler on the other side of the mountain that was revving its engine going up the hill, and the roar of the motorcycle was echoing down into the cave, and it made it sound a lot like a mountain lion, or maybe a lot like what I thought a mountain lion would sound like, because I was definitely thinking about mountain lion. My buddy, his parents, after they sold all this property, they moved over by where I lived in Lehi, and then after their house was built, they lived right over here to the left, one of these houses. You know, this would be a good gas station to fill up at. I'll probably fill up here on the way back. I probably should fuel up. You know what, I'm going to. Better safe than sorry. Do not pull out in front of me, guy. We want as much gas as possible while I'm going out to the West Desert. Another place I want to go up into the hills up here off of Utah Lake. There's some Native American hieroglyphic that you can find somewhere up there that I guess has been damaged by a bunch of hunters or people with guns that shoot everything to ruin everything. Alright, gentlemen. Well, I'm a high money roll. I put in $1.19 worth of gas. Alright, I just put a new battery in. It was pretty windy out here, so I have no idea where I'm at, no idea where any of these hills take me to. I'm not that experienced riding off-road, but hell yeah, I'm excited. If I have to do this all in first gear, second gear, I'm good. I don't care. I just don't want to crash. I got some thermals in my backpack right now, and I don't want to crack my back on them if I fall. Should I go left or should I go right? Let's go left. I think it's still telling me how to get there. I'm not quite to the Little Moab yet, but there's a lot of cool riding hills around here, man. This is awesome. Wants me to turn right here. But yeah, man, I finally made it out here. I'm gonna come out here with my brother. He's got some four-wheelers. I think he'd like to ride out here. What way do I want to go? Let's go left. I don't like falling down into those little ravines. I feel like I'm gonna fall and break my leg. We'll do this stuff slow as possible. I know some people can cruise right over this, but I don't care. I'm a noob. By the time I leave, I feel like I'll be more experienced, more confidence. I wish the weather was a little bit nicer. As long as it doesn't rain, I'm good. It wants me to go right, I think, right here. Man, there's some gnarly hills out here. Yeah, if there's anyone watching my channel that lives in Utah, if you guys want to go riding, let's ride out here. This is fun. This is close to home, within 40 miles of Salt Lake, or at least South Jordan. Alright, this looks fun right here, huh? Fun and a little bit dang. It wants me to go down, it looks like. I think right here is where it wants me to go. Alright, we're gonna go try it. Lean back. Next time I come out here, I'm going to bring some extra gas with me so I can just go explore everywhere and not have to worry about gas. Slow go down here. I don't know what's up around this corner. Wants me to go left here. Problem is, am I going to be able to find my way out of this damn place? What the hell did I hit there? Oh, I will continue on Chimney Rock Pass. I want to see Chimney Rock. Alright, I was just talking to a guy up here that his son and his friends, they race like the RC cars. They have lithium batteries, not the gas powered ones, but I guess they do a bunch of races up here. They do a bunch of rock crawling with them. They look pretty neat. Alright, we're gonna start heading back home now. I want to stay out here and ride for days on these trails, but I want to be more prepared. Now the question is, can I find my way out of here without using my GPS? I'm gonna go this way. I'll let the four-wheeler do all the hard work. I'm gonna do the easy stuff. I'll go on the wrong side of the road any day. Yeah, if you stand up, it's a lot easier to take or absorb these bumps. But then it's a lot harder to brake and put the clutch in if you need to. So the guy I was talking to, he told me about a couple hours ago there's a big rainstorm that came through and it was hailing, and I guess one of the guys laid his bike down, hit some mud going about 35 miles an hour, messed up his shoulder. They also said that on the weekends out here, pretty much every campsite that you can see is taken. So I am going to try to come out here one of the times, bring my bike out here, have my girlfriend follow me, and then we can do some rock crawling in my Jeep as well as my bike, man. Slippery stuff right there. Oh shit. That was a little bumpy right there. Oh god. You just gotta take it like a BMX, man. My BMX instinct hit in right there. You stand up and you pull up on your handlebars a little bit, absorb all the weight or all the shock with your legs. It felt like nothing actually. I think I'm going to try to come. Do I want to go back up over Chimney Rock? Well, here's Chimney Rock right here. Let's see if we get a good view of that. Someone hiking up on it. Looks like a bunch of people are leaving. I probably should follow them. So I think I'm sold on getting my son a four-wheeler. Get him like a little 150cc four-wheeler. I think he'd have a blast on it. This would be a great place to take him. Look at all these little side-by-sides. Bunch of nice side-by-sides. Let's see if I can't cruise by this guy real quick. Thank you. That guy looked like a mean redneck. He's probably a really nice guy though. Let me pass him. I'll pass this guy really quick. Yeah. I gotta pee. I've had to pee since I've been up here pretty much. Give it back. Big mine going on over there. That's cool. I like it. It's a very cool big mine in the Utah Lake. On the west side of the Utah Lake. It's a very big mine. It's a good view of Utah Lake right here. This is cool. You see Mount Timpanogos off in the background. Right, that was awesome to pass. A good view of Utah Lake right here too. We are approaching Saratoga Springs, so yeah, that was just a hop, skip, and a step away from where I live. Not a bad ride. I plan on camping out there. That's an awesome place to go. I think we could bring my dogs. That's just an awesome place, man. Awesome place.